Hi, my name is Dr. Terry Zachary and I'm the developer of Handmaster Plus. I want to speak to you today about why I developed Handmaster Plus in the first place, one of my main passions, and that being the sport of golf. I'm a former professional golfer. I played at a pretty low level on mini tours, but I was able to experience how most professional golfers approach training for golf, preparing themselves for golf, and as well I'm a chiropractor by trade, and in my practice I saw a lot of amateur and professional golfers. So I was able to see both on the athlete side and both on the practitioner side a lot of the misgivings of what happens when we train for golf specifically, or when we don't train for golf. The most common injuries, especially in people that play a lot and in people that practice a lot, is hand, wrist, and elbow problems, and mostly wrist and elbow problems. They're categorized as separate problems, so a lot of people see it as, well, a wrist and an elbow problem are very different. But I can tell you that I've observed the way that, like I say, amateurs and professionals prepare their hand, wrist, and forearm muscles, and the root of the cause of the problem is very much related, and I'll show you why. A wrist injury and an elbow injury are very similar when it comes to golf or any grip-related sports where there is compression. What happens is most people, when they train for golf, either do one, no training, or they do two, training with a grip-only product, whether it's a spring-loaded device or a coiled device, or whether it is just a tennis ball or a racket ball. That is a very limited and even borderlining on dangerous exercise when it is done repetitively for a long time. And the reason why is we have 9 muscles that close our hand, but we also have 9 muscles that open our hand. These 9 muscles back here that open the hand are also the muscles that stabilize the grip. So anytime I use the grasping or flexor muscles, they will be equally supported by the action of the stabilizing extensor muscles. So when I grab the golf club, these stabilizer muscles are contracting in one static position, and over time that becomes a static muscle, which is very easy to injure. The sport of golf inherently creates static finger extensor and wrist extensor muscles. But what we have to do is train properly, so we take those finger muscles through their full range of motion so that they don't develop in a short and static position. What I developed, and from seeing and interviewing many professional golfers and many amateur golfers as well, we developed the Handmaster Plus because it strengthens the muscles that close the hand as well as the muscles that open and spread the hand. I'm going to show you Handmaster Plus. I'm going to show you 2 exercises really quickly. This is Handmaster Plus, simple device, very affordable. You slip it on the thumb first and on all the fingers next. And for the golfer, instead of 3 or 4 different exercises that they might not remember, that are very confusing, I could show most of my golfers this one exercise, and I know that they're going to be developing proper, balanced hand, wrist, and forearm muscles on the flexor and extensor side. So I'm just going to have the athlete squeeze against the ball for count of 1, and now open and spread against the resistance of the cord for count of 1. So it's a continuous exercise. Squeeze for count of 1, open and spread for count of 1. And you can see when I open and spread, I strengthen all of those stabilizer muscles for the grip, those extensor muscles, through their full natural range of motion. So they're going to get strong, elongated, and healthy, and over time they won't form into that static, shortened, easy to injure muscle. And that's where you see a lot of elbow injuries. That's where you see a lot of wrist injuries. The same mechanic, but it seems to be a different injury. They're very much related injuries. So I squeeze, open and spread, very easy to remember. If you've never done the exercise before, you'll see you usually have a comfortable fatigue at about 30 seconds. And I'm starting to feel that all throughout my forearm, on the back of the forearm, and on the front of the forearm, and a comfortable fatigue is all we ask. That's our basic exercise. We also have some exercises for the finger extensors in combination with the wrist extensors for people that are really trying to rehabilitate or strengthen their lateral elbow. Those exercises are in the instructions as well. If you want to learn anything more about Handmaster Plus, if you are a golfer please send us an email at info@docsac.com, or if you would like to learn more about the Handmaster Plus or purchase, you can go to our website www.docsac.com, and there's information on our distributors, or you can also buy easily online. Thanks for joining me for this video, and I hope that helps your golf game and maximizes performance and prevents injuries.